Hello, my beautiful fiery friends. Welcome to your November energy interpretation for the sun, moon, and rising fire signs. So, if you are an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising, I invite you to settle in and listen to how to navigate the energy that is November. There's a lot going on. So, I'm Casey Knight. I am a conscious creation coach and guide for the luminaries and way showers who are really here to be the light and be the change on this planet at this time. So, first off, thank you so much for being here. I don't mean like on the YouTube, I mean in the world right now because we need your light. And fire signs, you are beautifully illuminated naturally, right? Fire is the realm of illumination and action. And so I'm going to give you the elemental update. I'm going to go through each of the five elements, actually, because we include spirit with my elemental oracle, tapping into how you can support yourself as November's energy of really like shedding the old patterns as we go through the eclipse season, getting ready for Sagittarius season, where we're really going to be taking off into a destination unknown. So I am going to invite you to take a breath and focus in because, my friends, I know you're amazing at doing all the things, but the element of air, which is the mental realm, actually popped out two cards for you. It's breathe and focus. And sometimes I know we want to do things at top speed. And I'm saying we because I have a Sagittarius stellium and a Leo moon. There is a lot of fire in my chart and in my life. And I like to do all the things really fast, all the things, yay. And sometimes that can be a disadvantage. So we want to breathe, focus our energy on where it's going to have the most impact, the most potency, right? And there's a couple other things that are coming up. Things I'm like looking at the cards, looking at the spread that I pulled for you, for us. So fire, the action realm, the realm of illumination card wanted to say it's about the power of action and how important it is because a lot of people get stuck or paralyzed in inaction. But the thing is, not all action is useful or taking you in the direction that you want to go. So that is why the invitation to focus and breathe and slow down so that you can speed up and have that potency in your actions. So you're not just like throwing spaghetti at the wall and doing things or doing too many things, even if they're the right actions, but then like burning out, which I have done so many times. It's one of my greatest lessons in life is to allow myself to really infuse, ooh, this one's good, the power of love, which is from the emotional realm of water. And it's like loving myself enough to give myself what I need before I need it. So, what a huge lesson for us to really amplify our capacity to be action takers. Can you love yourself enough to rest, to nourish yourself, to focus, breathe, like use the task at hand to really sink into the present moment and be here now in that field of potency and presence that you can bring that makes you so radiant and so effective and so magnetic, and really, really dial it in to this moment, into alignment, right? I will tell you this will support your manifestations and creations beyond measure. If you can take that like energy of the fire and focus it, harness it, laser beam, right? We actually require containment so we don't burn out of control. Fire is so powerful, but we do want to be able to harness it, right? So we can harness it for its warmth, for its power of action, without allowing it to like go all over the place. So earth is the element that really supports with the structures and the container for fire, right? A fireplace, a fire pit, a hearth, anything, a stove, right? Is all harness the furnace harnessing the element of fire and utilizing it in action that is aligned. So, one of the easiest ways to really get into alignment and bring yourself into that present field, especially if you're adding on the breath and the focus, is actually to come into head and heart coherence with the power of gratitude. I know, gratitude. I used to think Thanksgiving was so lame because I was like, "Ugh, we have to be grateful." And now I'm like, "Oh, it's actually a superpower." Like, lame traditions and colonization aside, gratitude itself is actually a superpower. It's an action that you can take in any moment to actually connect in your head and heart, bring them into alignment so you can focus your energy potently through the present moment instead of being like swirling in the past or worrying about the future, but bringing all of your faculties into the now moment. And actually, gratitude is a frequency bandwidth that is a one of that actually expands our energy field and gives us more power to actually do everything. So when we have a very collapsed energy field, when we don't feel safe, right? When we feel stressed, our energy field collapses and we're going to be taking actions that are going to like spin us down, right? But when we have an open energetic field, we are able to see more, we're able to connect more, we're able to be more effective. And so when you utilize gratitude as a practice with that focus, with that breath, with that intention, of action to bring you into that potent present moment, you will be able to tap into so much more of your magic. That field of gratitude is also connected very closely to being able to receive abundance, right? To make more money, to be able to connect with more people, to share your message, to spread what you are here to share with the world, shining your radiant light. Okay, all of this is really going to be tapping us in to more of the divine mysteries that fire signs are actually deeply connected to, especially the Sagittarius placements. So these sacred mysteries, one of which is the as above, so below energy. So this is an invitation to understand that the stars above, the moons and the planets and all of that is actually going to reflect what's happening on Earth. What's happening out in the world outside of you reflects what's happening internally. So this spirit message of as above, so below is reminding you that you are part of a whole. And there's going to be a lot of reflections. So one is to look at the energies and what they are doing. So the easiest way to look at this right now for us is like we're in Scorpio season right now at the beginning of November. It's not always a super comfortable sign or placement or time for the fire signs, right? That deep, watery energy is, both feelings and depth and it's so powerful. But fire signs don't always want to go deep into the emotions because it can dampen our, our enthusiasm and exuberance for life. But it is a superpower to be able to dive into the depth of the emotional realm of your circumstances, of your experience, and feel the feelings. Fire signs, I am telling you, your fastest path to evolution and growth this month is not to resist them. It's to feel the feelings so they can be released, my friends. If you don't feel them, you're not going to heal them. So what happens is they get stuck inside our body. And I've done this my entire life. I'll be like, no, it's all good because I see the cosmic perspective and I'm like, in the grand scheme of things, everything's all fine. But no, it gets stuck and trapped inside of you. So it is an ongoing process to continually feel the feelings. And that does not mean just name them, it means to actually experience them. But when you do, they will flow through you and you will have this spaciousness inside of you that you can rise from the depths of those emotions like the phoenix to fly, right? That fiery energy of the phoenix and that alchemy that happens when you allow yourself to go into the depths during the Scorpio season. And don't worry, relief of all of that will be coming as we step into, Sagittarius at the end of the month. And I know I can always feel that shift energetically for myself personally. It is coming. But as we're moving through these eclipses right now, through Scorpio season, there is a shedding that must transpire. So what you're going to do is you're going to love yourself through it, right? As you're feeling the feelings, love yourself through it. I need some water as I'm talking about the feelings, right? You can utilize the power of gratitude as well to really support yourself in extracting the gold, okay? Because that's something that fire signs love to do. Take it and turn it into gold by pulling out the lessons, pulling out the wisdom, and having those gold nuggets to build from, right? To expand with, and use that focus and that breath to really bring you into the presence. Feel what you are feeling in the moment and go, what is this teaching me? What is this showing me? Let yourself feel it. And then you're able to release it, right? And then from that clear and clean space, right, where you have the space because you felt the feelings, you're not tamping them down, because there is a lot going on personally, energetically, and globally. Then you'll be able to take your action from that clearer space. So you are here to really level up your radiance at this time and be an example for people of what is possible, right? Your joy, your optimism, your unbridled enthusiasm and passion for life is so inspiring to people. And the more that you can express your essence, which is that light inside, the more you will be magnetic to abundance and prosperity and opportunities and soul family. And it's just a beautiful way of being able to be of service simply by being yourself and shining. So, my friends, I want to just give you two ways that you could expand if you're really looking to deepen your capacity to express your radiant light. Number one is if you would like to go deeper into that self expression and activate the power of your breath and your focus and that as above, so below, and bring through your soul voice even more so. I do have a beautiful masterclass called Activate Your Light Language so that you can really express your soul voice and your essence with much greater ease and efficiency. And we go through processes to help you really release a lot of those old programs that are keeping you back from the full expression of your magic, your weirdness, all of your light. And so that is one way that you can really dive in to being even more luminous than you already are. And secondly, if you've been like, oh my gosh, where are these cards from? What are these? I have to say, this is a deck that I have been blessed to be able to create my own version of. I've been working with it for over a decade from one of my mentors, Lisa Michaels. This is the Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle deck. And I am a licensed facilitator of the creation materials now. And so this is my alchemy edition. And thanks to the global supply chains and all kinds of interesting things, I don't currently have them available for sale to the public, but I do have a limited amount available for people who would like to be facilitators or certified oracle readers so that you could do this kind of work. They are the most amazing cards to just like look at, and then your channeling abilities will grow and you'll be able to just speak about all of the unified field of creation with these and give people amazing readings, either personal readings or do workshops, which is actually a very scalable business model. So do check out the link below if you'd like to amplify your capacity to create abundance through being luminous and sharing your magic. Now, if you have not yet seen the November energy update, I did share that, and it was all about shedding our skin, all those layers of programs and everything like that that have been stuck to us, and then getting ready for takeoff, as I said. So you may want to look at that November energy interpretation or update on my YouTube channel as well. You can find that listed. And if you are feeling like you'd like even more support in stepping into more of your magic, more of your luminosity and radiance and power, you can also check out one of the other videos or all of them that talk about the different signs and how they can navigate this energy that's coming through in November. So if you have a sun, moon, or rising in a water, earth, or air sign, you are welcome to check those out below. If you would like to keep connected, make sure you subscribe so you can get every month's video with your own personal energy interpretation, as well as the regular energy updates and anything else that I feel is important to share at this time. I hope we can stay connected because this has been so much fun. Go out and be that light that you are, beautiful ones. I'll talk to you soon.